The question is, how does a spiritual practitioner should reconcile the pursuit of worldly duties with the quest of spiritual enlightenment? So, spiritual practices based on Vedic teaching harmonize the pursuit of worldly duties or the karma with the quest of spiritual enlightenment, bhakti, through the practice of karma yoga or bhakti yoga as described in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This involves performing all the actions as offering to Supreme Personality of Godhead Bhagavan Sri Krishna. And this philosophy encourages devotees to integrate their spiritual practice with everyday responsibilities. To do everyday responsibilities or the worldly duties as a yajna or the offering to Yajna Purush Bhagavan Sri Vishnu. So this philosophy encourages devotees to integrate their spiritual practice with everyday responsibilities, transforming all the mundane activities into the act of devotion by dedicating one's all the work and daily life in the service of Sri Krishna. A devotee can maintain a focus on spiritual goals while fulfilling all the material obligations also. So this the Bhagavad Gita provides the foundational teaching of Karma Yoga as Sri Krishna instructs Arjuna saying, Yat karoshi, yadasnasi, yadjuoshi, dadasi, yat tapasyashi kauntiya tatkurushva madarpana. Saying, whatever you do, yat karoshi, yadasnoshi, whatever you eat, yadjuoshi, whatever you offer or give away, and whatever austerities you do, yat tapasyashi, whatever austerities or tapa you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me, Sri Krishna says to Arjuna in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In this verse, it emphasizes all action, whether mundane or spiritual, can be transformed into devotional service by offering them in the service of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. This practice helps devotees maintain a spiritual consciousness even while engaging in their worldly duties. Although a person is performing the worldly duties or the prescribed duty based on his varna and ashram, still that can be transformed as a service to Supreme Lord. It can be, and that can actually be free from all the fruitful activity, fruits of karma or prarabdha. So, practically applying this transforming work into devotion, a practical example of this principle can be seen in the life of any householder who manages family, work, job, and participates in different community activities. By dedicating the result of their work in the service of Sri Krishna, seeing their families are part of Krishna's creation and serving them as serving to the devotees, they can transform these responsibilities into the act of devotion. Daily activities such as cooking, cleaning, working become offering to Krishna when performed with a devotional attitude. We can see the example as cooking. It should be done every day in the kitchen. There's no other option. We should cook every day in the kitchen. I mean, we should eat, so practically we should cook. So if we cook it as a sense of being enjoying ourselves or being an enjoyer, that will cause the material bondage. But same cooking, if we do the cooking with all the purity and then offer it to in the service of Bhagavan Sri Krishna, and then later take it as a prasad and enjoy as a prasad, then that's going to cut all the material bondage, and that cooking itself get transcendence, and that's going to free us from all the material bondage. So we can see the prominent acharya in our paramparas, Gaudiya Vaishnava lineage, the acharya parampara, Bhaktivinoda Thakur exemplified this integration of worldly duties and spiritual life. We can see practical example in his life. Being a respected judge, magistrate, and a government official, Bhaktivinoda Thakur diligently performed his professional responsibilities. Simultaneously, he maintained a rigorous spiritual practice, writing devotional literature and spreading the teaching of Sriman Mahaprabhu. He demonstrated that one could be fully engaged in the world while maintaining a deep personal relationship with Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan Sri Krishna. So devotees are encouraged, or we should be encouraged to incorporate bhakti practice such as chanting of Srina Mahamantra, reading scriptures and offering whatever we cook, offering those things to Bhagavan Sri Krishna into our daily routines for intense. So person might begin our day, or we can begin our day by chanting Mahamantra, offering our all the work to Sri Krishna before starting our job. This practice helps maintaining a spiritual focus throughout the day and turning every action into the expression of devotion. As in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna says, Karmanyavadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phaletur bharmati sangastu akarmani, that you have right to perform your prescribed duties, but you are not entitled to the fruit of your actions. So never consider yourself to the cause of the result of your activities, nor be attached into inaction. So we should not, we have a right to perform the duty, but we don't have that right, or we are not the cause of the fruit of any action. That doesn't mean we don't get the fruit of the action. We will get, but we are not the master, or we are neither enjoyer nor giver of the fruit. So we don't have right to. We should not be considering ourselves as an enjoyer, as well as we should not be considering ourselves as a fruit giver. So it's not in our hand, and we should not consider ourselves to the cause of the result of any activities. Neither we are enjoyer nor the cause of the fruit. We have right only to perform our prescribed duty. And now, knowing this, so we are not the cause, nor we have right to, nor we are entitled with the fruits to enjoy the fruits. Then we should not be attached into inaction also, not doing any action or not doing our prescribed duties. Again, next material bondage, which is going to entangle us back in the material world. So this verse underscores that essence of karma yoga, performing one duties without attachment to the result and offering all the fruits or the outcomes to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. This practice helps devotees stay focused on their spiritual goals while fulfilling their material responsibilities at the same time. So Vedanta actually teaches that the pursuit of worldly duties can be harmonized with the quest of spiritual enlightenment through the practice of karma yoga or bhakti yoga, the karma in bhakti yoga. So by offering all the actions to Krishna and maintaining a devotional attitude, devotees can transform their daily lives into act of worship actually. So this approach encourages a balanced life, integrating spiritual practice with everyday responsibilities, ultimately leading to harmonious and fulfilling existence that fosters spiritual growth and enlightenment. Hare Krishna.